Aging brings with it many transitions: retirement, health challenges, changes in family dynamics. But perhaps one of the most quietly devastating is the loss of lifelong friends. For seniors who have shared decades of memories, love, laughter, and support with their peers, the death of a close friend can feel like losing a part of oneself. This kind of grief is often private, understated, and misunderstood by those around them. Yet it can have profound effects on emotional and mental well-being. This video is dedicated to all those navigating the difficult path of grief in their senior years. In the silent grief, coping with the loss of lifelong friends in old age, we'll explore the psychological impact of losing close friends, the unique nature of this kind of sorrow, and effective ways to cope, heal, and find new sources of connection and meaning. Chapter 1. Why this grief is so unique. The loss of a lifelong friend is unlike other losses. These friendships are built over years, sometimes decades, forming an emotional bond that's deep and irreplaceable. When such a friend passes away, the grief can feel all-consuming. Unlike the loss of a spouse, which society is more prepared to recognize and support, the loss of a friend often goes unnoticed. There are no formal rituals, no bereavement leave, no flood of support. Friendship in old age is built on shared history. Friends know your past, your triumphs and your failures, your joys and your sorrows. They've witnessed the arc of your life. Losing them is like losing a personal historian, someone who helped you make sense of your own story. Chapter 2. Emotional fallout. Understanding the depth of the pain grief affects the elderly in very personal ways. Seniors often feel deep loneliness. The absence of someone who understood you for decades can create a void that's difficult to fill. Identity confusion. Without the mirror of a lifelong friend, some seniors struggle to remember who they were in earlier stages of life. Heightened mortality awareness. The death of a peer is a stark reminder of one's own mortality. Social withdrawal. Many seniors begin to withdraw from social circles, fearing more loss. Understanding these emotional responses is key to developing strategies that promote healing. Chapter 3. Physical and mental health consequences. Grief doesn't just affect the heart, it impacts the body and mind too. Seniors experiencing profound grief may face sleep disturbances, changes in appetite, increased risk of depression, compromised immune function, memory lapses. It's critical for seniors and caregivers to watch for these signs and seek help early. Chapter 4. Coping strategies for healing. Healing is possible, and there are many practical, emotionally nourishing strategies seniors can use. Talk about it. Whether with family, therapists, or support groups, sharing the pain reduces isolation. Honor the friend. Creating rituals or memory books helps preserve the legacy and process the loss. Stay connected. Don't withdraw. Reach out to old friends or make new ones through senior centers, clubs, or community groups. Engage in purposeful activities. Volunteering, mentoring, or learning something new helps build new meaning in life. Therapeutic support. Grief counseling and therapy offer structured healing paths for deeper sorrow. Chapter 5. Supporting a grieving senior. If you're a caregiver or family member, here's how to help a senior grieving the loss of a friend. Listen without judgment. Let them share memories and emotions without trying to fix anything. Check in regularly. A phone call or visit can make a world of difference. Encourage. Routine. Daily structure helps prevent depression and disorientation. Watch for red flags. Be alert to prolonged sadness, loss of interest in life, or talk of death. Chapter 6. Finding meaning. After loss, grief does not have to be the end of joy or connection. Many seniors find Spiritual renewal. Faith communities often offer solace. Legacy projects. Writing memoirs or creating family trees helps affirm life. Mentoring roles. Sharing wisdom with younger generations brings purpose. New friendships. Though different, new bonds can offer rich emotional rewards. Chapter 7. Real Stories of Resilience. Let's hear from real seniors who have found light after loss. Barbara, 78. I lost my best friend of 50 years, but I started attending a local poetry group and found others who shared my pain and helped me laugh again. Joseph, 81. I mentor at the community center. It gives me something to look forward to and a reason to keep going. Evelyn, 85. I started a memory book for my grandkids. It helped me celebrate the beautiful times with my friend and share them with my family. Chapter 8. Cultural and generational factors. In Grieving, grief is shaped by culture and generation. Today's seniors grew up in times when emotions were often kept private. As a result, many may struggle to express their sorrow, avoid talking about death, minimize their feelings. It's vital to normalize grief and encourage open conversations. Chapter 9. When grief becomes depression. Grief and depression can overlap. Watch for persistent sadness, hopelessness, fatigue, or lethargy, changes in sleep or appetite, isolation. Professional help should be sought if these symptoms persist. Depression in seniors is treatable, and early intervention is key. Chapter 10. Moving forward. With grace, coping with the loss of a lifelong friend is not about forgetting. It's about carrying the love forward, learning to live with the absence, and embracing life anew. This grief is silent, but it is not invisible. You are not alone, and there is help, healing, and hope. Conclusion. To all seniors watching this, your grief is valid. Your memories are treasures, and your journey forward matters. If you're struggling, reach out. Speak with a loved one, counselor, or support group. Life still holds beauty, even after loss. If this video resonated with you, please consider subscribing to Seniors Speak, a channel dedicated to your emotional and mental well-being. Share this with someone who may need it, and leave a comment below. Let's walk this path together. Remember, healing doesn't mean letting go of those we've lost. It means finding ways to keep them in our hearts as we move forward. Thank you for watching Seniors Speak.